Welcome to my channel. My name is Rice, and today I'll be talking about the new game, Way of the Ninja. Way of the Ninja is planned to release a little later this year, and it's supposed to be a story-based adventure game, RPG, kind of like Blox Fruits, but more balanced. There are new weapons, new elements. It's supposed to be a bigger and better project, more focused around the original seasons of Lego Ninjago. And if you haven't watched Lego Ninjago, I do insist that you do because Ninjago is fantastic. It's inspired me in so many ways. There's quotes, the characters are great, all the sorts. So today I wanted to dive into the sneak peeks, and I wanted to give a brief overview of what the plans are for the game in the upcoming future. So if you want to join the Discord, I'll leave that in the description, and let's dive right in. So let's start off by talking about the sneak peeks for the monastery. Now the monastery is the staple of Ninjago. This is where the ninja train, eat, sleep, everything of the sort. This is where they live their everyday lives normally. They also hold their dragons here, everything cool like that. So this is the final design for it. The monastery looks great. I love the roof. I love the colors. It really just pops. It's just like the series, and I love it so much. This is the blacksmith shop, which if you don't know what this is where Kai and Nia grew up after their parents were taken. Kai became the successor to his dad and started blacksmithing, making swords and such, and that's how they tried to protect themselves against the skeletons in the pilot. Obviously, if you've watched it, you know what happened, but of course, this is the inside of it. Obviously, there is more to come from this. This is just the start. As you can see, some things are untextured, but you can see the helmets, you can see the sword or the spears. Everything looks great. I love it. The developers are doing a fantastic job with this. I've also seen pictures of the landscape. The landscape looks great. They're trying to figure out currently whether they should make it a more blocky feel or smooth, which if you want to, you can leave a comment about that. Or you could go in the Discord and give a suggestion, because we have a suggestion tab in there. Tell us what you want. This is a game for the people as well, so if you're a fan of Ninjago, come in and talk to us. Next up, we'll be looking at the Spinjitzu. So this is the final design for it, and I'll compare it to the original design here. You can see how much more fluid it is, and how much more character each of the 6 ninja have for their Spinjitzu, and just like how their element pops with the tornado. And it looks so nice in my opinion, and I love it with all my heart. Moving on a little more, we have some concepts of how powers are going to look. This is lightning right here, and then this is fire. They look really good in my opinion. Obviously, they're going to need to be more fluid once the game actually comes out. But again, this is still early in development, so you can't really complain much. A little more down the line, we have, I'm guessing these are the like RNG sort of variants of the ninja. So right here we have like Lloyd. We have, another Lloyd element. So these are more concepts going into abilities for each of the elements, because the elements are supposed to be like fruits, I believe, in like a Blox Fruits type sense. And I personally, I like how they're doing this, because the abilities, they just look so nice. And once the game finally comes out, once everything is all put together, this game is going to be perfect. And I can't wait to make more content on this in the future. And once more sneak peeks come out, I will be uploading about it. So make sure to stay tuned. Trust me, y'all are going to like it a lot. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. And next up, that will be Jamonikai Village. So if you know what Jamonikai Village is, this was the Season 1 village where Lloyd went around trying to steal all that candy, and then the ninja went over and stopped him, thinking that he was Lord Garmadon, not Lloyd Garmadon. And this is actually the first point where they meet. So this is also kind of a staple in the Ninjago community. Maybe not in Ninjago as a whole, but this village looks great. I mean, you can just see where they've used the Serpentine Staff to cure everyone of the Fangpire curse, and it brings back so many original memories from my childhood, and I love it so much. So that's that. Moving on a little more, we have a little temple, which I believe this temple is Garmadon's temple from Season 3 Rebooted. Don't know if I'm correct by that though. I would need to look a little more into this. I might need to go rewatch the series. But this is the temple, I believe, where Garmadon, he stopped using weapons to fight, and he started using self-defense. After his entire evil thing with the forearms, he didn't want to hold any more weapons. So he became a self-defense tutor and user. That was really his whole ordeal. All in all, that will be the end of today's video. This took hours to make, so I hope y'all enjoyed. But go join the Discord, join our community. We would love to have you. And when I say we, I mean me, the moderators, the owner, the developers. They've worked so hard on making these sneak peeks and making as much of the game as they have, and they would just be so happy to have more people in their community, so this place can grow and become something legendary in the Roblox community. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and have an awesome rest of your day. Bye!